All right, and for this last story of today, we're talking about a place that is known for not getting ahead of the curve. If some of you guys remember, a while back I did a video about the worst traffic in Texas, and it wasn't Houston, it wasn't Dallas Fort Worth. Nope, Austin, Texas has the worst traffic in Texas. Austin, Texas, especially I-35, going north-south through that area is a major bottleneck, because Austin used to think if you don't build it, they won't come. Well, guess what? They came anyway. And now Austin is scrambling to catch up, whereas a place like Jacksonville is getting ahead of the game. So let's take a look at what the residents in Austin have done to deal with traffic on their own, because it's so bad out there. They come up with an app to help drivers in Austin. Let's take a look at this.
It's nearly impossible to find a time of day Mopac's not filled with cars.
I don't know that anybody has said anything nice about Mopac.
That's Alan Farmer. He's an Austinite who's trying to make your commute a little smoother every day.
Actually, before we get into that, I wanna. So Austin's on Central Time, so it's around 4 o'clock right now in Austin. Let's take a look. Oh, look at that. Interstate 35, deep red. Mopac, red. And no one is surprised. Austin, Austin, Austin. All day, every day, you're gonna see this in Austin, Texas. So let's see what this gentleman here in Austin did to help his fellow drivers.
To watch like throughout the day, like kind of where it goes up and down.
Tuesday, he launched his free app, Evil Mopac, that tracks real-time data on the Mopac Expressway.
It basically breaks it down into whether you're headed northbound or southbound. And so it shows the time in the regular lane versus the toll lane, and then how much the toll lane currently costs. And then it does the math here, save a minute for 81 cents a minute.
The app came out of frustration when his job suddenly announced they'd be changing locations.
Several weeks into the job, they said, oh, by the way, we're going to be moving it from the domain. So my new commute that is now going to be twice as long, if not longer.
Turning his daily commute into 45 minutes and up.
What was your first thoughts when you heard that?
I didn't ask for enough pay to compensate for the toll lanes that I was now going to be taking.
A few months ago, he and his wife started thinking through ideas for an app.
Just got me thinking, like, surely there has to be a better way. The threshold.
Since then, he spent his late nights and weekends creating his first app ever. Oh, and if you recognize the name Evil Mopac, yep, it's that one. Farmer is partnering with the anonymous satirical social media account.
Evil Mopac.
And since its launch, it's already gaining positive feedback. One user wrote, "This is the literal greatest invention since actual sliced bread." And although Farmer has now switched to working from home,
This is just helping other people.
in Austin.
Shout out to him. Shout out to him. Helping his fellow, what do you call them, Austinites, navigate the traffic out there, man. I'm telling you guys, I spent like 6 months in Texas back in 2023, and Austin was the worst. Austin was the worst. Like, it only has like 2 million something in the population for the metro area, but it has traffic to where it kind of reminds me of like a much larger metro area, when it's like you don't even want to go downtown because the traffic on 35 is, and Mopac is probably choking, and Mopac is told. So Evil Mopac, shout out to these guys for helping each other navigate those streets of Austin. Man, it gets busy out there.